going on, guys? Welcome back to TSG. This is your boy Stereo Rifles tuning in on that microphone as usual. Thunder, thank you for having me back, man. Always a pleasure. Much love to you. Much love. Always great to be on the channel. Now, guys, let's get into it, man. So anyways, guys, let's get into it, man. I was going to have another Modern Warfare 2 gameplay on the channel. I attempted to log on. I let it sit. I let it sit some more. And I let it sit some more. And I could not get a lobby going, man. Apparently, there's only certain hours of the day where you can find a lobby. When you do, I would stick to it. And the game usually runs pretty well for the most part, I'll say. The reason why I was going to do this was because, you know, everybody's kind of itching and getting excited for, the Modern Warfare 4 / Ghost Part 2, whatever it may be, teaser trailer. We still haven't gotten it. They're, as far as I could tell from online, they're a few weeks behind their usual yearly schedule. And, but I said, screw it, man. I haven't played COD Ghost in a while, and that's what you got in the background, man. Has a nice little, I wouldn't call it a bot lobby, but they definitely weren't great. But I actually had a good time playing it, man. The game still runs good. I didn't have one lag spike, no funky kills. I cannot believe how well this game still runs. When I logged on, there's only 500 people in the lobby. I mean, 500 people online. Sorry, my correction. And yeah, the game still runs good, man. Honestly, I can't believe how well it runs good. And this is just a side note. This isn't the main part of the commentary, but I do want to say how it amazes me how I can get on. If you could find a lobby in Modern Warfare 2, 3, I know Modern Warfare 3, from told and from what I've experienced, the lag compensation is terrible. But again, in Ghosts, these games run fantastic. I don't understand. They're old. They run great. So the point I'm making here is, why in the heck do Treyarch games run like shit? Go play Black Ops 1 right now. I'm not saying it's impossible to get good, clean lobbies, especially if you're on an Xbox 360 or a PS3, because obviously PS4 is not backwards compatible. But when I play it on Xbox One, backwards compatible, I'd say 8 out of 10 lobbies, you're going to have lag, modders, all that good stuff. Black Ops 2 is impossible to play. It's full of hackers, modders. I'm sure you can just, I mean, it's all over the internet. It's nothing. That's not news. But it just amazes me that these Infinity Ward games still run. If you want my honest opinion, they run like they just came out. I played Ghost when it came out. I had 30 days played. It was my first COD. And it plays the same. Anyway, moving on. So anyways, guys, again, it kind of got me thinking, man. Because the topic was, kind of, we're waiting on Modern Warfare 4 coming out, Ghost Part 2, whatever. But as I was playing Ghost 2, man, it gave me another idea for the commentary, and that is, what if COD Ghosts came out in 2019, or in the last a few years, you know what I mean, instead of Infinite Warfare? What if we had Modern Warfare 4 back when Ghost came out, and Ghosts came out when, let's say, Infinite Warfare came out? And the reason why I'm saying, well, you're like, Eric, it would still be the game. And no. What I mean is, think about, again, a lot of the guys that watch my channel have been around since COD 4, or at least Modern Warfare 3, or whatever, my first game. My first COD was Ghosts, so I've been around long enough. I'm in my 6th or 7th season. I've seen, a good portion of what's going on. But back then, you didn't really have updates, man. I can recall me playing Ghosts. It was like one big patch or something. Back then, I'm like, what the heck's a patch? I didn't know. Nowadays, I mean, we're getting updates every couple weeks or once a month. We're complaining about content. Back then, you didn't have that. I mean, you had some guns and camos you could buy. So what I'm saying is, the point I'm making is, if Ghost was, let's say Ghost was released when Infinite Warfare came out. We didn't have Infinite Warfare. Let's play Back to the Future, and it just didn't exist. We erased it out of existence. And I'm sure some of you would say, that's a good idea. But just think about, one thing I will say right off the bat, though, a lot of people complain about the big maps. Really, there's only 3 that I can think of. Stonehaven, Stormfront, and damn it, I keep forgetting the name of the third one. But that third one, maybe I'll pin it in the comments section. But that map was so slow. So many corridors, rooms. It was just, the guy was smoking some good stuff when he designed that map. But other than that, Strike Zone, Warhawk, Octane. I can go on and on. The maps were not that big, man. I played tonight. Again, I just played. This is me. This reaction, what I'm talking about right now, is right. I just played, before I'm recording this commentary, I played COD Ghost about a half hour before. So this is a fresh impression. This isn't me being nostalgic, talking about me playing the game 5 years ago. This is me talking about playing the game 30 minutes ago. And honestly, it didn't play that bad, man. You know, I mean, it was a little slow, but that leads me into the next thing. The biggest thing they could have done, I'd say on them 3 maps that were freaking huge for Call of Duty's sake anyway, they should at least made it, let's say Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, them types of modes, the mainstream modes that everybody plays, made it at least 7v7, maybe even 8v8. That would have definitely picked up the pacing of the game to where at least we know it nowadays, you know, the faster pacing, because obviously, go back and play Modern Warfare Remastered. I mean, you're going to fall asleep playing that damn game. But, I think that would have solved the problem right off the bat. Easy peasy. 7v7, 8v8. That would just to having them extra 2 or 4 teammates on the map. It would have been as chaotic as Ground War, but I think it would have made that adjustment. The only gripes I do have is, you know, everybody always talks about one-man army and the noob tubes of Modern Warfare 2, but I tell you what, man, I remember experiencing a lot of bullshit with noob tubes and ghosts. Especially, I remember playing Search and Destroy, man. And it wasn't every map. There was times where a guy knew how to shoot a noob tube right into spawn and kill at least half of us. And this was hardcore, by the way. And not to mention, you had Danger Close. You didn't have one-man army, but you had Danger Close. If anything, they could have nerfed Danger Close on that. And everybody hated IEDs. And if you had IEDs with Danger Close, and if you had Flak Jacket, you'd still die. That's probably the only 2 things I can really think that really annoyed me, other than maybe the thermal scope, but that's in every Call of Duty. It's not going anywhere, you know that. But that being said, that's probably my only gripes. But one thing I will say, I was going to get into like how, you know, with the modern community and how we're getting more updates more often and patches and fixes. Really, I think back to Ghosts and about like thinking about like fresh game modes and stuff, and Ghosts really did have some cool game modes. They had some cool stuff. The DLC was great. They always had unique score streaks on the map, like the Chem Strike. I forgot what it was called, the Shock and Awe and Warhawk. There was always something going on. The DLC maps had the Micah Myers, which I actually called in once, which is freaking awesome. One DLC map was a jungle type of map. You know, you called in, you were the Predator. Like with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you actually run around as the Predator. Like, they did all that correctly. They got that right, man. Like, we didn't need to tell them to give me this, give me that, give me more content. They did it. They already like took the initiative, man. But other than the things I've already mentioned, I think the game was solid, man. I'll still say it. You can go in the comments section and argue with me otherwise. Yes, again, the few maps I mentioned in the beginning were too big. And for some reason, that's all people remember. But, excuse me. Yes, the game was slow. And like I said in the beginning of the commentary, that if they upped the player count per team, that would have been instant fix, man. That would have been such an easy fix. It just, you'll never know. But it just makes me wonder. Because really, you think about it, we want a modern shooter. We want Modern Warfare 4. Ghosts and Modern Warfare 2, mechanically speaking, really aren't that much different. Other than maybe, again, some of the map design and all that. That could have been it. So, oh, and I also forgot to mention, when I logged on to Ghost today, I actually had to reinstall it because I installed it a couple months ago. I haven't been playing it, obviously. There's a 3.3 gigabyte update. So, I might have a stinking suspicion they might be bundling Ghosts with Modern Warfare 4, man. I don't know. Why would they keep updating this old-ass game? I don't know. Leave it down in the comments section if you got any theories, man. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up, man. I thought it was a nice little rant, nice little food for thought, as usual, on the channel. And I'll just see you guys later, man. Take it easy. Keep the good vibes going, man.